Hey, Islam, peace, Moors. Peace to everybody. Shalom, Hotep, Buenos Dias, everybody. It's been a minute before I did a live stream. So we're gonna go ahead and knock this one out the way real quick because it's a lot of shit that's been going on lately this whole week. We're just gonna try to get some people up in here in the chat room, see what's up. Hate when they do it like that because I don't like putting my shit like this. Got one of those funny tight weather day on Saturday here in Miami. Well, let's go ahead and get this thing out the way right now. You know, there's been a lot of stuff that's been going on here, particularly on YouTube and the other social media platforms. But you know me, when I do a live stream, I'd like to deal with stuff with real life events, with dealing with the real world. I ain't trying to do stuff like this. When I first got my YouTube channel, or channels, plural, you know, I try to cover everything. I ain't trying to do it for likes. I'm not trying to do it to boost up, volume up, because all this stuff, because majority of the people I see on YouTube now, all they talking about celebrity gossip, this and that, and you know, trying to live their life vicariously. Uh-oh, there she is. There go one of my troll snipers right there. Diva Lopez, she's here. But we want to get some stuff out the way. As you know, I've already went on ahead and put some of the videos up, particularly what happened down here in my home territory of Florida, up in Orlando. You know, and like I said, everybody could take my video and go ahead and share that and make it go viral. You know, and kudos. Oh, there you go, Chijoki. What's up? What's up? Yep. Okay, everybody getting in the house here. That's what I'm talking about. But I want to talk to y'all about something about that with that video there. You know, kudos to that brother there, to that Moor there for stepping in and defending the Moabitess, who was, by the way, 7 months pregnant, who was almost about to get attacked by some old pasty ass troglodyte cracker or troglodyte nigger. That's because they the Europeans, they the real niggers anyway. So let's get all that. Hey, peace, Michael Hunter. Peace, brother. Peace. The troglodyte chimp picture, I got you. No doubt. You know, for going ahead and handling his business and stuff. And I'm glad that it happened down here in Florida because, like, as I sat back, even when I was out for a while, and for months and years, I've listened to a lot of these cats get out here talk about, you know, after the murder of our brother Trayvon Martin, about like how they always saying, quote unquote, oh, niggas down in Florida too soft. George Zimmerman's still running around and they ain't doing nothing about that. Da 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 da. And stuff like, you know, so on and so forth. Well, let me explain something to you. The situation that happened right up there in Orlando, which is like about an hour, maybe an hour and a half away from me, from Miami. If you take I-75 and you're there, and ain't nothing soft about us down here, not even historically. So people need to go ahead and get that out their head anyway. You know, but the question is, the ones who saying that happen to be from other territories and they never really visited down here in Florida. See what I'm saying? Where I'm at, shoot, I'm over in the neighborhood of Little Haiti. And guess what? A lot of my Zoes, my brothers and sisters, my Haitianana brothers and sisters, yeah, they American too. Shit. Ask why them crackers fit them. Cause Haiti put it down, man. They put it down. They kicked the French ass. They kicked British ass. They kicked all the other 12 colonies and stuff. And then after they kicked their ass, they went on ahead and liberated slavery from other American territories like Bolivia, Ecuador, Colombia, Venezuela. I can go on and on. But, you know, like I say, once again, a lot of people don't even want to talk about that. Yeah. Nobody don't really want to talk about that. Cats getting out here talking out their behind. Excuse me one second. So this is how it's going to go ahead and go be put down. So y'all give me one. But when it comes down to it, it just goes to show you that the crackers, they cowards. What the hell you gonna go out there and gonna jump into the face of because he know that was a woman, and plus she know she was basically 7-8 months pregnant, knowing she wouldn't be able to defend herself. And so on and so forth. That's like the behavior pattern of a hyena. They always gonna go ahead and attack, want to attack the mother. Even the mother lioness will go ahead and put up a fight. Cause I see the sister one back down, pregnant, nope, not pregnant. But luckily, you had that brother. That's an alpha male, came over there and he handled business. And on top of that, the brother was also armed legally. I'm gonna say that again, legally. So. He was armed legally, because here in Florida we have over 1.5, maybe 1.8 now licensed concealed carry weapon owners. You know, because like I said, me myself being a firearms owner myself, you gotta completely understand. You know what I'm saying? Because like Florida, we almost became an open carry state. We would have been like Texas, we would have been like Michigan and Ohio or Georgia and several other open carry states. But you know, it was a Republican that nullified that down here. You know. Either way, it's all good, but the bill, it has been presented back on the floor since January, but I haven't heard nothing on it yet. But I soon will. I soon will. Yeah. Oh, Craig J, yeah. Michael Hunter, absolutely, yeah. We have to protect our moral biters, man. We got to protect the sisters and start standing up. You know, but see, brothers got to start standing up once they get that, start learning how to do things like pull up your goddamn pants and stop wearing these skinny jeans and all that other bullshit, being effeminated and stuff, and stop acting like juveniles and start standing up and being men. Because once again, I'm going to read the caveat emptor to you one more time. You know, mores of men are men, upright, independent, and fearless, and willing to follow their prophet to a destiny that is not unknown, that is uncertain nor unknown. You know, and then like on top of that, you know, once we deal with that, and we go ahead and we start dealing with the emotions, put the emotions in your back pocket and take your feelings out of the equation and put your emotions in your back pocket. Get rid of that, and then we start dealing with the reality of this and stuff like that, that we can show we can do for ourselves and stand up for ourselves. I mean, it doesn't matter who's sitting up there in the White House, because that's not going to change a goddamn thing, you know. But one thing could definitely go ahead and change. You know, as many of y'all, like I see some of y'all here, you know, get out here and it's talking about, you're saying, we black and proud and all that. Yeah, you mean well, but keep in mind, and I stress this all the time, I'm continue to go stress it. The terms black and white doesn't identify nationality or race. They're adjectives. Because family, please, to everybody in here, we're gonna have to start learning to use. Be careful about the words we use, because words are spells, and we have to start knowing the meaning of them. You know, that's why I always emphasize get you a Black's Law Dictionary, 4th edition or 3rd edition, and get you a English dictionary on etymology. The best one is Oxford. You can get that for about 70 USD on Amazon. And we start going ahead and start handling our affairs. Now, don't get me wrong, also says nationalization will not cure anything. No, it will not. It's the way how you carry yourself, your train of thought, your psychology, your frequency change, and you'll see everything else around you change. So therefore, that means basically Craig, you're absolutely right. They don't want to accept that, and it's one of the reasons too why I barely listen to any of the YouTubers that I used to listen to and stuff like that, because you want to get out there and talk about saying that you're black and proud, Black Lives Matter, blah blah blah, this and that. You're still referring to yourself as adjectives and stuff, and knowing damn well that we are proper nouns. Because like the whole world, and I'm gonna tell you something. Like last night, I was looking at a video, or this morning, looking at a video of the report about this mongoloid, which are really Chinese and Japanese. They're not even free white persons, talking about calling Kenyans monkeys, including the president of Kenya. I forgot, Uhuru Kenyatta. And he got deported from there. Now keep in mind, China currently right now controls Africa. China currently now controls Africa. But when I saw the video, I looked into the description, and it said like, this was funny. And I'm gonna tell you how this sounds. The Chinese white supremacists, and it says like, and it's not about color. I'm like, first thing first, I done broke down the term white supremacist before, because like I say, once again, white, just like black, is not an identity. It doesn't identify, it's not a nationality nor a race. That's why I keep telling y'all, stop calling these Europeans white. They're not white, they're European, they're Caucasian, okay? They're not even free white persons legally. LaShawn, what's up from the shot? There go my other one. It seems like all my crow snipers are here. So Jokey, everything's good, man. Yeah, Black's Law Dictionary, you can get on Amazon or eBay. You can get that for about like $80 or 100 or whatever like that, 4th edition and stuff. So even get a 5th, if you got a 5th edition, you get that one too. Because but anyway, back to what I was saying, because first thing first, number one, white doesn't identify race and nationality, okay? Stop referring to these troglodytes as being white, because they're not, okay? Because legally, by law, because white and black under law is status. But saying about it with the European, they turned around and flipped it on us politically, and then have us think calling ourselves black and calling them white, and by them, and then adding on by using colorable, the terms color, law terms colorable and color of law. You calling yourself colorable in law, that means you trying to be something that you're not. That's why the shit keep happening to us, what keep happening to us. And then we want to get out there and talk about saying it's racism, when truthfully it's not. We just not in our proper person. But people get mad at me when I tell them that, when I tell them I'm not black. You look at yourself, look at your skin. I suggest everybody right now, if they want to, grab a penny and put it up against your skin. And you can see right there that your skin, you're not black. Okay? You're copper colored. We copper colored. We same bronze like that penny. Our skin is like gold. Okay? When you look at the Europeans, you're looking at an old pale thing. That's what all you're looking at. You're looking at an old pale thing. Period. You know what I'm saying? Because a European, like Michael Hunter, I'm going to tell him, and he's in the chat room, I said like that, because that European, he's black. Okay? They're the real niggas. Okay? Because after all, they're descendants of the Paleolithic caveman, descendants of the troglodyte nigger, which is the black chimpanzee. Because the Europeans are hybrid, and then y'all, this is why the Moors want to keep the Europeans enslaved, because of what happened with that troglodyte in Orlando. After he got chin checked by the brother and shit. I'm saying like that. They hybrids. They got rhesus monkey and wolf DNA, in them. Of course, yes, brother Ilhaj Malik Il Shabazz, that's Malcolm X to y'all, he said the same thing as well. Yeah, your skin is like gold. You look at that so-called white man, you looking at an old pale thing. Malcolm was talking more science during those times when he was with the nation. But, you know, at that time, see, the establishment ain't had a problem with him calling himself Malcolm X. It's only when he got back from Mecca and he called himself Ilhaj Malik Il Shabazz. That's when the problem started. But that's just a little history lesson to be right there. And on top of that, there ain't nothing to back with this thing. There ain't nothing supreme about them. Because it also said in the caption, if you're anti-black and so on and so forth, you're considered a white supremacist. Now, let me make myself very, very clear when it comes down to the term black. And I'm going to quote John Henry Clark, who also says that stupid names like Negro, colored, and black are stupid when it comes to nationality. Yes, John Henry Clark said that, you know. But he also said, ain't nothing wrong with the word black, nothing wrong with it at all. And I do agree. The only problem is with it is when it only comes to nationalities, you know. John Henry Clark echoed this. So did Dr. Ben Yakanan. You know, when Dr. Ben said we called ourselves Moors at that time. Moors, M-A-U-R or M-A-U-R-E in French, or M-U-U-R or M-O-O-R. After we lost power in Spain and Portugal. That was in 1492. In 1511, we called ourselves Moors. They all echoed the same sentiment that we're not black, you know. And see, because the European is black, because you want to look at etymology, which is the origin root of word. Black is a 500-year-old Germanic term, means brighten, shining, pale. And none of us in here, in this chat room, none of us is pale, okay? And pale is also, when it comes to black meaning pale, black also means death. Think about it. See, when a person dies, all their vital organs stop functioning. Blood stops flowing through the body. So therefore, they end up being pale. They end up being pale. Whenever you go to the wake or to a funeral, You'll see that. To see your loved one. Yeah, of course, our race is Asiatic, Michael. Yeah, that's our race, because in general, it's only one race, and that's the human race, and we the only true humans on this planet. Don't include the European. Europeans are hybrid, but that's yeah, we Asiatic by race, but our nationality we're Moors. Doesn't matter if you rock with the Hebrew Israelite, same thing. You rock RBG, you're a Garveyite, or you're an Egyptologist or whatever like that. We all the same people. We're Rastafari. We all the same people. You know what I'm saying? Same people. Because I know people try to get out there. They want to try to cause division and all that stuff. But see, the reason why you see them other groups, these other black, so-called black conscious groups, want to go ahead and throw shade at the Moors, is basically they know this is where it's at. Craig J could tell you this. Okay? Craig J could tell you how many times he done been in the courtroom and he done seen brothers when we walk in there with the feds and stuff, and they basically put them magistrates, them judges in checks. You know what I'm saying? And the reason, to quote Diva Lopez to follow up on that, yes, you are Moor. We all are Moors. So that when you are Moor, that means that's the last legal name we had that was given to us by birth. We were born a Moor. We ain't born black. We're not born Negro. We're not born color. We're not born any of those terms. We're not born Black American, Afro American, or African American. Because you can't be from two continents. If you're saying you're African American, you can't be from two continents. That's impossible. So you could thank Messy Jesse Jackson for that shit. In 1988, we say, well, from now on, we're gonna start calling our people gonna start calling ourselves African American. You know what I'm saying? Keep hope alive with that bullshit. That's the thing about with that though. So like what y'all seen yesterday, that video I posted of that brother, how he handled that cracker up in Orlando. Yes, Sister Lopez, you're Moor. You're Panamanian. So therefore that makes you Aboriginal and indigenous to the land of America. And let me make something real clear. When I talk about America, not the United States, because the United States is a corporation. It's not a country. Corporations are not law and government. Corporations have no geographical landmass. When I say America, I'm talking North, South, Central America, and the adjoining islands that they refer to as the Caribbean. That's all American right there. Because keep in mind, because the European, the troglodyte, they're 3,000 miles away from home, which is a cave. So therefore, they're foreigners. They the illegal immigrants over here. Like Trump, illegal immigrant, because he may have been born in New York, but his descendants have to be German and Scottish. Okay, 2 of the 6 European colonies that are legal over here, along with the Irish, with the French, Dutch, Italian, and of course, and Russian. While we go here, because see, they can't even go back to Europe, because guess what? The Moors galvanized. We conquered all through Europe. So be real proud that we conquerors, man. Everywhere we went, we laid it down. Everywhere we went, laid it down. When we came up from Northwest Africa up into Spain, up into Portugal, all throughout Europe, we civilized the world, because those Europeans were living like savages, sleeping in barns, sleeping with their animals, all this stuff, sleeping in feces, didn't know how to wash their ass and all that shit. We came up in there and we civilized all that. All the great architecture, all the stuff that you see, like the Vatican, all that stuff y'all see over there in Europe, we did all that. We did that, not them. We also introduced chess to the world as well. And family, we got to start getting back on that. We got to start being just like who our forefathers and our foremothers were. And it's not, balance ain't gonna be right. And balance ain't gonna be right in this world until we start getting the mother, the true mother, the mother of nations, which is the Moabites, the black, aka the black woman, get her back on that throne. Because as Noble Drew Ali said, we got to uplift fallen humanity. Humanity comes through the black woman. That's using black communication through the black woman, because she's the bearer of all nations. See, this is how the Europeans conquered us. They conquered us by studying the woman. They know they study the woman. You control the woman. You conquer the woman. You conquer the nation. You know, that's why you see a lot of this shit that they try to push. They try to push this interracial stuff, saying it's love. Like with Thomas Jefferson, they try to push that as a romantic thing, what he had with Sally Hemings. But Sally Hemings was an adolescent, and he was a grown man, and he basically savagely raped that woman, raped that girl plenty of times. You know, that's the thing about with that, or with these other movies. Now, I think I saw some shit that came out where now they want to have another thing like that, but this time it's dealing with the young sister falling in love with a European boy who happened to be a Nazi and stuff. It's funny. You probably see that trailer on YouTube. It's real funny. It's real funny. You know, but at the same time, it's kind of dangerous too. At the same time, it's yeah, of course they was. They always gonna be savages, because ain't nothing civilized about the European though. Ain't nothing civilized about it. Ain't nothing civilized about them. Why you think on He-Man in the Master of the Universe, you know, one of the bad guys that he fought was Skeletor's right-hand man, and was Beastman. Beastman controlled a lot of the animals. And you looked at Beastman, for instance. Beastman was shaggy, all covered with hair and fur and all that stuff, you know. But you know, that was made by the cartoon Filmation. But then you look at also watching Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle. See, Filmation was ahead of their time. And you look at Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle, they had Tarzan looking indigenous like us. He was copper colored. But the Tarzan movies that y'all see on Disney now, they got him looking Caucasian. Yeah, the best thing to do, best to stay away from them. Anytime that you have any of these Europeans talking about saying, "Oh, we're all human, we all one person, we all are people, we all human," don't go for that bullshit. Don't go for that bullshit, because we're not. Their DNA and their chromosomes is nothing like ours, because it's been historically documented, scientifically proven that us as the Aboriginal indigenous people of the Americas and throughout the globe, we are the only true humans on this planet. Y'all don't mind me, I'm in my favorite supermarket. Hold on, Mom. Y'all give me a minute. Yes. See. Phone number 305-923-7495. See. See. Yes. See. See. 80. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Michael. Yeah, you and the nation do. Yeah, but when you look at dog, though, put the word dog up in front of a mirror and what it says backwards. It says God. Just the same way, yeah, just the same way when you put the word devil up in front of a mirror, it's lived spelled backwards, which is nothing more than just a myth. Which is nothing more than just a myth. But I'm gonna jump on that too in a minute because gracias. Yeah, because I'm gonna jump on that too in a second about with that about with the priesthood because yeah, because I want to talk about one thing, and I think Sister Lopez know where I'm gonna come from with this. I posted a video about basically about the whole Aretha Franklin funeral, which to me personally was a goddamn disaster. You know, I mean, it's bad enough that already had a lot of these Negro preachers that were nothing but for years have been nothing but sellouts to our community. You know, and at the same time, you also had the sellouts and traitors, Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, and the rest of these other guys being around now. But the one thing I think I did the video on it is what with Ariana Grande. Now, a lot of YouTubers too had their little opinion on Ariana Grande with the attire that she wore and stuff like that. Me personally, I didn't have a problem with it because you know why? Because you go in these churches nowadays, you see these same women be wearing the same type outfits like they're going to the club or they come from the club, you know, because it's nothing new in the so-called black churches because the fact doesn't matter because that's all it is a fashion show. But the one article I did, the way how this so-called bishop, you know, how where he had his hand, well, fingertips really hugged around Ariana Grande at the base of her breast. Now I showed the picture, and you also seen the video in there and stuff. Because I don't care what anybody say, that shit was inappropriate, and you don't heard me plenty of times denouncing it. And I did have one troll come on the comments, and he went at Sister Lopez, so I had to check his punk ass. You know, he talk about saying, well, you know, oh Jackson-Bey, I didn't come at her, I didn't cuss at her, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, but he was condescending though. You ain't finna fool me with the bullshit because he's saying he ain't see nothing wrong with what the bishop did. Then obviously this, which indicate right there, that showed he's guilty. You know, yeah, just go right there on that video with the Ariana Grande video on my channel to Jokey, and you'll see it right there. You know, I had my few choice words for him, and I just blocked this stupid ass, but I left the comment up there so y'all could see it. Because he was a punk anyway and shit. Because, first of all, like this, because now thanks to one of my subs, C. Willis, 1971, was telling me, because all the time I thought Ariana Grande, the name, I thought she was Mexican. But come to find out after I did some research, she's Italian, and and she's born down here, but she's from Boca Raton, which is like up the road from me, you know. But you know, and then he go tell that stupid, absurd, corny joke, talking about saying when I looked on the thing and I seen Ariana Grande, I thought it was a recipe for Taco Bell or some junk like that. I'm like, really? He really went there with that. You know, he really went there with that. But you know, but a lot of people had a problem with that. I mean, yeah, he was really inappropriate. Plus, it just goes to show you, it shines a light on what I've been saying about these churches for years. You know, a lot of these women get out here, and I don't care. A lot of people who watching this video or checking out this live stream, they probably the same ones who get up every Sunday morning, putting on some outfit, and go sit right there in the front row of the church, short skirt and all that, showing legs, showing thighs, just so they can catch the attention of the bishops and stuff like that. To see who could be next in line, just so they can get cozy with them, just for some finance or whatever. And he gonna take his pick of the litter too to see who he can go ahead and coax in the bed with. Because I done seen a lot of these pastors do some lewd and lascivious shit, you know. And here's the thing, you got people out here mad at Nike, burning up their Nike shoes, doing all this because Colin Kaepernick is the face of Nike 30th anniversary, you know. But they ain't saying a goddamn thing about these Catholic priests who's out here been molesting and raping boys and girls for years. They humped on that, even the Pope. But they don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about that. So, you know, please, you can miss me with the bull jive there. Because people often ask me, do I go to church? I say, no, I don't do church. Because you know why? Why I say I don't do the church? Because you just saw that, right? You got a troglodyte in the hood. 9 times out of 10, that's an agent provocateur. Trust me when I tell you this. Filthy as they look. I don't trust none of them. You know, so that whole thing is like with that. But see, a lot of them are silent on that because a lot of them fuckers are guilty as hell. Now, during that whole funeral, now don't be surprised because you know you had not only Jesse Jackson, you had Bill Clinton there too, Hillary was there too, and that's another thing too. This is probably one of the reasons why I said why they didn't let Farrakhan speak. And personally, I don't think Farrakhan really wanted to speak. Okay.
All right.
Personally, Farrakhan didn't. I don't think he really wanted to speak. You know, he already knew it was some BS that was going on and stuff. Just give me a minute. Shit, it's a kind of like a humid day down here, and the sun ain't even out. But nonetheless, boy, look at here. Anyway, I'm here now, so this is a lot more better. Sorry, y'all. I just had to take a long walk. Yeah, of course, a lot of them was all over Farrakhan because the fact of the matter that, you know, go like that. Now I'm starting to see why. Yeah, it's time, high time for it anyway, like that. So, like I said, I just had to handle some business and stuff while doing the live stream, but now I'm back at headquarters a little bit. Um, yeah, like I said, the whole thing there was a disaster. Disaster. Aretha Franklin. And see, here's something else you didn't know about Aretha Franklin too, and why that bishop did what he did. Because Aretha Franklin, she had her children were there too, and that was something that was going on about what her children did. I don't know nothing about that yet, though. Maybe somebody could clue me in or whatever like that. And the same time, Aretha Franklin, her own father raped her when she was 12, and she had kids back to back. Yeah, nobody ain't talking about that. So in this case, the apple really doesn't fall far from the tree. So it was total disaster. It wasn't gonna never get no mainstream airplay because the fact of the matter, yeah, her first child is by her father, LaShawn, exactly. A lot of people don't know that about the Queen of Soul, and maybe I don't know. Maybe it's probably the reason and stuff why she didn't leave a will for her children. Because like you're looking at somebody. I grew up listening to Aretha Franklin. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah. He's named after her. And it's sad. So it explains a whole lot of reasons too. Like in that church there in Detroit. And another thing I didn't like, you had that troglodyte governor there, Dan Snyder. He shows up to the funeral. What the fuck was he even doing there? Don't he got some shit he got to fix in Flint, Michigan? Like giving the brothers and sisters in Flint clean water, which he's orchestratedly behind that to try to go ahead to thirst the brothers and sisters out of Flint, Michigan, so therefore it can go ahead and be occupied by troglodytes. Gentrification on a biochemical scale. Now keep in mind, I never forgot about the brothers and sisters in Flint, Michigan, okay, because they haven't had clean water there since 2014. This is 2018, 4 years later, and they still have no clean water. But then majority of our people sitting up here want to big up, Kaepernick's on the cover of Nike. And now I seen cats yesterday and today running out here buying Nike shoes. Just like as bad as I seen crackers out here burning up their Nike shit. Personally, that's they dumbasses anyway. Let them go ahead and burn this shit up. Let them go ahead and burn this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Let them burn it up. Besides, they dumbasses went out there and bought it. They gonna pay for it, But also, please understand too. Yeah. Snyder was there. He was there. He was there. He was one of the people, but it was low key. It was just like he was in there for 2-3 minutes and then he was out. But nobody seems to look at that. Exactly, Sean. Exactly. Never, I may have had Nike back in the day, but as of now, I really don't buy them shits. I even bought a couple pair of Jordans during the 90s, and I found out the hard way, them shits ain't even worth nothing to buy. Because, children were getting killed in Chicago, in Baltimore, and even on occasion down here for Jordans. And on top of that, like, Number one, like, I'm gonna tell you how stupid that shit is. Aretha Franklin, Michael. Aretha Franklin had a child. Her father raped her when she was like 12 or 13, and she was having kids. No, Nike is not hurting. Nike's not hurting not one damn bit. Nike is like, they are a multifaceted, multinational, multi-billion USD global brand. Okay? Net worth is like 30.68 billion. Trust me, they're not hurting. Trust me, Phil Knight is not hurting. But at the same time, once again, it seemed like what Kaepernick did, he forced these Trump tarts hands, you know. And then on top of that, the idiot, the donkey Trump Jr., decided to go ahead and take the ad and took Kaepernick's face off it and put his father's face on there, you know. Again, once again, for shock value. So everybody, please don't get mad. Do not respond angrily to that, because they're trying to stir up emotions. And see, you got to understand, man. You can't be emotional when it comes down to stuff like this. But I guess if you calling yourself, black, you black African American, they're gonna expect y'all to get emotional, and then they're gonna expect y'all to get out there and march and pray and doing the Black Lives Matter skit and all that shit. So I wouldn't even pay no attention. But what I did see lately, I've been seeing a whole lot of memes with the Nike ad. One with Robert Mueller on there. It says, "Believe in dot 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 Mueller," and then it said at the bottom, "He'll do it." it was hilarious. And then another one with Trump with a stupid look on his face, when he gets shot. Like, exactly, Chijoki. Yeah, people got to stop being emotional. When you don't get emotional, you're going to see life clearly. You're going to see it here, and more importantly, you're going to think it here. We have to start being logical, and we got to start using critical thinking. You know what I'm saying? We have to start using critical thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, see, to tell you the truth, whether y'all want to know it or not, despite the shit that's going on here, we still winning. The European is losing, and they're losing big. They're losing genetically. They're losing biologically. Because when I mean genetically, they're basically getting fucked out of existence. Biologically, like look at the opioid epidemic. Look at their birth rates at a decline, thanks to inbreeding, thanks to a whole lot of this stuff. Them having sex with their animals. I seen something on the dark web where a woman was getting screwed by a horse, and then something like, do y'all even realize? I'm gonna do something on this. And Instagram banned my video on that, but I'm gonna throw it up here on YouTube. Is you got Europeans from all over. They go to Denmark just to have sex with pigs. You think I'm lying? Look it up. You'll see the video. They travel from all over, spend some. Yeah, they did, Chijoki. They did. Spend some crazy amounts of finance just to go to Denmark to have sex with pigs, giving it doggy style to pigs. No surprise. This proves my point even more that these hybrids, man, they fuck their own animals. Well, they can have the pig, because first of all, I don't eat swine anyway, and swine remind me of policy enforcers. Period. They can have that. Plus, you got like over 30 different type of diseases when y'all kill it. So think about that next time y'all go to a cookout and they offer you a ribs or some pork chops or some ham hocks or pig's feet or hot dogs or some of that shit. Now they do got organic hot dogs now. They do have that. You see what I'm sitting right behind here? I mean, it's not much, but the point is greenery. Mother, the earth is my mother. Yes, Sister Lopez. Let me repeat that again. Europeans from all over, they go ahead and they spend a good amount of money traveling to Denmark to go ahead and have sex with animals, particularly pigs, giving it to them doggy style. Definitely, LaShawn, this life I'm sitting with, this is why I like sitting out here, among the greenery and everything else like that, And besides, we are in the birthday period of Virgo, which is an earth sign, by the way. So guess what? The earth provides. I guarantee you, I'm not KT the Arch degree, nor I'm not Dr. CB. Peace be on to him. I could probably recognize a herb, and y'all could use it to go ahead and we can eat off of that. Personally, like this, when you look in the ground, I'm gonna just ask my brother and stuff like that, acting like this, we need to grow a damn garden back here. Yeah. Yeah, why would you even swirl with these jokers? That's why I get mad at some of these. I don't really get mad anymore at some of these misguided sisters, even where I work at. Where I work at, I see them be all hugged up wrong with these troglodytes. I say to myself, yeah, two things. She only with them because they think that being with a Caucasian is the key to enrichment and happiness and all that shit. And then the second of all, who knows? He probably have some of his buddies over to come over there and they run a train on him. Right, right, Michael. It has that trichinae nematode worm. You damn right. Well, ain't nothing wrong with kosher meat. Nothing wrong with kosher meat, Diva Lopez. You could probably find that at Whole Foods. Any Whole Food store, or you could probably go to Target and get it, or anywhere like that, or either Trader Joe's. The Joe's have it. I believe so, son. Cause you know why? You know why? Because they see us as being exotic. Because the Peckerwoods know that they're foreigners here. They're parasites here. They're not aboriginal and indigenous to the land. That's why you got the global warming going on. Think about it, family. When you get sick, and you catch a fever, trust me, I've been a recipient of many fevers. Your body reaches the above normal temperature. Now you can take stuff to cool a fever down, of course, but it's naturally that it does this because it's trying to eliminate the body, trying to eliminate itself, eliminate the parasites and stuff like that that's affecting it. It's the same thing with Mother Earth. Why you have global warming? You have global warming because she's trying to cleanse herself of the parasites that infest her, and she know that we are the keepers, are the proprietors of this planet. Now I'm not saying every European is like that. You got some Europeans that do get it. You got some Europeans that um, that are trying to be one with nature and all that stuff and try to get along. But they know the ones who watching this, even know what I'm saying, they know what's up.